We have two kinds of channels, public versus private communication channel. Now we will understand what is the difference between these two communications. That just to ensure that the right platform is used for the audience and the context. Now, what is a public communication? So, can anyone can tell me or suggest what will be a specific public communication? Any post in your mind, how you will define that? We discuss public communication can be any social media post or company blog or a press release. It can be a public interview of a organizational owner. It can be a public announcement. For example, you announce 50% off on your specific product. That can be a public announcement or a public communication. Are going to launch a new product. So you make a post and post it on different platforms. So that can be a public communication. If we take a real world example like Nike, or not only Nike, we have different brands that use this public communication channels for which social causes like campaign features they use if they want to market their specific product, they can use it. That is the public communication. The communication that is made for a promotion purpose, the communication that is made for a marketing purpose or for an announcement, that kind of communication is the public communication. But if we talk about the private communication, now in private communication, Slack messages, internal emails, customer support, direct messages. Maybe you order something and it causes a delay of 10 days or 20 days or more than that. You personally email them that I ordered something on this specific date and it's been 20 or 30 days. I didn't receive the order. Then they will reply you. So that can be a private communication. So such kind of communication where you share your confidential information with each other or the sensitive information that you might think shouldn't be revealed to public is known as the private communication. It can be a phone call, it can be a direct message. Okay. What is the usage of the private communication? For internal discussion, for confidential client communication. For example, you want to discuss the project with your client. So you do communicate with them frequently and keep that information confidential. So such kind of communication is the private communication. You handle the complaints about that. So I told you that in 2014, our email was leaked from Sony. So it exposed the private conversation about the sensitive topic. So they have to face the public embarrassment and reputational harm. So this is the impact of revealing or leaking the private information. So that's why we have multiple kinds of encryption algorithms. You should know that which private communication channel you are using and through which what kind of information you should share on a phone call, even on a direct message. Otherwise, might have to face such kind of embarrassment. Now, we discussed till now multiple communication channels. We discussed how we have to use the channels for a good purpose. So, if you have any questions, let me know. We discussed what is public and private communication. So, if you understand everything till now carefully, let me know what is the difference between the private and public communication. We just discussed now. Very good. And what about the public? Okay, very good. You explained private communication in a very good way. So, if anyone is willing to answer what is public communication. Very good. Both answers are correct. Information is shared with a broad or undefined audience. Yes, anyone who can access. And public communication like blogs and posts. Very good. Both answers are right. Correct. So, very good. You are understanding the lecture or you are listening carefully. So, third topic is to analyze the importance of understanding the reputational impact of different communication medium. So, we discussed that communication channels can cause impact on the reputation of the organization. Now, we will analyze why it is important to understand the reputational impact, means how different channels have a different impact on the organization. So we will discuss this now. So in business world, I told you that reputation impacts of different communication methods. We have different sort of communication, like we have verbal communication, written, digital. Okay, in the previous lecture, we discussed different types of communication. Can anyone can tell what is the difference between the verbal and non-verbal communication? Yes, verbal communication is oral communication. Non-verbal is the gestures. Very good. Good answer. Good try. So verbal communication is the sort of communication that where we can talk face to face. We can write something. We can read. That is the verbal communication. We orally communicate with other person. But in non-verbal communication, through gestures, through body language, through our expression, we try to communicate with the other person. That is the verbal and the non-verbal communication. Now, how these communication methods affect the reputation of the couple? So we will discuss that. So the first one is the verbal communication. We know that the verbal communication take place in public forums like interviews, like speeches or live meetings. Now I am communicating verbally with you. If I use gestures or different facial expressions to communicate with you, so that will be my non-verbal communication. But this is the verbal communication. So mostly the verbal communication take place in meetings, in interviews, in speeches, in lectures. So that is the verbal communication. If you choose a poor word, a tone, or a bad body language, it can lead to misunderstanding. So if I use a harsh tone here, like kindly answer the questions like this. You might notice that I am bit harsh. I am not polite. But if, on the other hand, if I talk like, if you are interested in answering the question, if you want to give me a suggestion, then kindly write your answers in the chat box. If I talk politely, then you might think that I am a very polite person. But if I talk harshly, in a harsh tone, you might thought that I am a bit rude. I'm not good at teaching. So this is how your tone, your body language can lead to misunderstanding. Maybe some people have a specific way of talking and we misunderstood them. So we should clearly know how to choose the specific words. Like in 2017, the United Airlines CEO face a heavy criticism against after the verbal responses to the peer crisis uh, that were forced to remove the passengers from one of its flights. So that was a scene that was created back in 2017. And due to their harsh tone and behavior, they have to face a great uh, criticism, and it also lead. So I told you that how the United Airlines CEO has to face the criticism against them. So this is how your tone of voice matters. So if we do an analysis here, the leaders and the professionals must understand everyone, especially in crisis communication, has a potential to sway the public opinions. So as a professional or as a leader, you should know in any situation that how I am going to deal that with that crisis. You have to understand with the choice of words you make. If you take a misstep in the tone or empathy, then this situation will get worse. If you choose the right words, then the problem will be resolved. Then written communication, that are emails, reports, and press release. Written communications carries a permanent record. We know that if you write an email to anyone, that is recorded there. So that can be a impact. So you should know that they are permanently recorded. If I orally talk, if you are not recording that, then they are not recorded. But if I write something now, I send a mail to you. Unless you delete that mail, it will be saved in your inbox. So we should know that the impact of the written communication is that it will be permanently recorded somewhere. So we should know what kind of words are the subjects. They can be leaked, they can be shared, or even they can be misinterpreted. So we should make a good choice of words. Like I talk about the Sony Picture email hack in 2014. A sensitive internet email was between different celebrities and other sensitive business information. When these emails were made once public, they caused an embarrassment for the company. There were a lot of questions against the privacy concerns that they are not protecting the privacy of their clients. So, if we do the analysis of this whole situation, we come to at that point that if we are communicating internally, the professionals should be know that the message they are sending to someone, it can be shared publicly. Written communication, we know that always stored for permanent purpose. So we should maintain our professionalism to avoid bad comments that will damage the both individual and the organizational reputation. So if we are working in an organization, we should take care of that email records, press reports, that whenever we're writing the email, we should aware of that. Uh, we must maintain that professionalism. Then social media. Now, we know that social media amplifies communication that reaches a vast audience. The misuse of social media by employees and readers can lead a negative impact. Now, we know that nowadays too much controversies take place through this social media platform. Even a specific negative post can got viral in minutes. And we discussed about the Tesla owner CEO Elon Musk. Like in 2018, a specific post results in a larger loss of company. So these forums or public platforms or social media platforms should be treated in such way that no informal information must be shared, especially on Twitter, on LinkedIn, because things got viral easily, even the negative things, if you share them. So, as a professional, we should avoid it. Then the presentations are very important. If you make a powerful presentation, you know how to deliver your words, you know how to present your words, then you can win anything. It will be a win win battle in the business world. But if you don't know how to present yourself, your presentation is not structured and organized, then you have to face losses in business world. We discussed BlackBerry. Like in back in 2012, due to their poor presentation, they BlackBerry was just to launch the 10 devices. But due to the poor presentation and they don't have that specific market understanding, the failure of the presentation results in the failure of their products. And there was a huge decline in the market shares. So if we do the analysis of this whole situation, we comes to a point that presentations are very crucial for company vision. So we should be prepared for a loss, a failure, or for a success in the case if we are making presentation. Because there will be a reputational loss in that. Then we discuss about these public releases like interviews. So now in this era, there's a trend of podcast. Every famous celebrity or even a IT professional, they have a podcast with someone, a famous host, where they discuss their opinions on different matters. There are interviews of different peoples. They share their ideas. So you must aware what kind of words you are choosing, whom you are talking with, where your opinions will be go, because that podcast or press release or interview will be listened or seen by multiple or million people. We should know how we will do that. Like in there's a company known as BP Oil spill in 2010. His CEO make a public statement saying, "I do like my life back." Now, such kind of statement seen as an insensitive given scale of the disaster. That now, this little statement damaged both his personal reputation and result in public outrage of that oil spill company. So that's why you must choose your words wisely. That which word I am using, how I am using. So if you take care of your words, then you know that how I will use that. Then internal communication channels like emails, internal memos, instant messages. Now, lastly, we discussed the employee crash of we discussed, I think the Google employee, we discussed that example that due to a specific statement, the Google company have to face a specific loss for that statement and even embarrassment. So, due to the poor internal culture, now due to their poor culture, they don't know how to protect their information. There was not a teamwork, there was not a good team bonding among all the employees. That's why they have to face a huge loss. Team collaboration is very important. Purpose of telling you all these things is that whenever you will enter in business world or in your professional life, you should know how to write a good technical report, emails, how to use words wisely in your organization, how to communicate with stakeholders, with clients, why presentations are important, how they impact the business, why your tone of voice, how your body language, your gestures matters in your professional life. So the purpose of this main course is to learn about different ways of communication, the skills, how you can communicate in business world, how you professionally grow your skills. Okay. So if you have any question till now, let me know.